Did you know the number of Americans aged 65 and older is projected to increase 47% by 2050, according to the Population Reference Bureau? To meet the needs of this growing population, Intermountain Health Good Samaritan Hospital in Lafayette has officially opened their Acute Care for the Elderly, or ACE, unit. We spoke with ACE project managers Sarah McManus and Mary Cisneros to learn more.
The ACE unit is for geriatric patients that are 70 years and older that have a medical diagnosis or a simple surgical diagnosis, and it helps drive care to meet the specific needs of that vulnerable population.
ACE unit contributes to shorter hospital stays by getting our patients up and mobile with our mobility tech. Every day we have 10:30 interdisciplinary rounds that are attended by a physical therapist, pharmacist, case management, charge nurse, and the dietitian. So they look at the patient all together to say, how are they eating, how are they walking, how are they mentating, and if there's any fallouts, what are we doing to intervene to get them back on track?
ACE has a focus on mobility. So when we increase a patient's mobility, we see a ripple effect of positive outcomes. So it reduces falls, it reduces pressure injuries, it reduces delirium, it increases functional capacity so that there's less chance of them being discharged or needing rehab after hospital stays, and more likely they'll discharge sooner and to their prior situation of living, so home.
ACE is unique in the shift of how we're treating our elderly patients. They are very vulnerable, and that's been recognized by our CNO and by our teams here. And we really identified this population and this unit because we have caregivers that are really invested in the geriatric. It's their calling. They have a calling to treat these geriatric patients, and this is really kind of what fills their cup. So it's kind of a perfect match between the team and the patients.
Yeah, the ACE unit wouldn't have been possible without this collaboration from all these different disciplines to really address their needs and continue to offer exceptional care to this population.
The unit itself can hold 30 patients, so we're going to be very fluid in, if we have 5 on this day or up to 30 on that day. We're hoping once we get the name out and we can prove our metrics and our outcomes, that we kind of become the beacon in the community for ACE unit, and then we will fill to capacity of 30 patients.
The Acute Care for the Elderly unit at Intermountain Health Good Samaritan Hospital focuses on meeting the unique needs of the elderly population to help them live their healthiest lives possible.